I'm started.
Oh, okay, sorry. So my name's Bushra, I'm 37, and I think that either this is of a higher quality leather, this one, or this is synthetic because it feels colder, it's harder, like it's got more of a synthetic coat to it.
Busha, do you mind to say what do you do?
What do I do at the moment? Well,
She's a professional bushra.
I'm a professional. I'm doing some lecturing work at the moment.
Okay, thank you.
But I've been in ethical fashion, so it's my last career.
Which is very useful. For me, your opinion is very valuable.
Okay.
And so, out of 2, product of killed animal or biotechnological way of approach?
How are you?
Good. No, you just chow down at the cafeteria.
No, I was just chowing down on Vivian and Ron.
We're doing a video interview now,
Oh, sorry.
We should go up. No?
Yeah.
Oh, I did that already. I've already.
I think this is the real leather.
But the question is not, what you which one you prefer and why. You don't need to, guess.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
It's just to give you to,
I prefer this
Mm-hmm.
because
Because you think this is real, yeah?
it's just got more drape.
Mm-hmm. So your choice is based on tactility factor,
Yeah.
not anything about killed, not killed animal, biotechnology, not biotechnology.
I don't personally have a problem with leather as a byproduct of food.
Do you have problem with leather as a product of biotechnology?
I don't, but I know that there is probably enough leather to go around, otherwise it'll end up in landfill. That comes from byproducts of food.
So, out of 2, would you be prepared to pay for one of them more than for another? Just, to pay more for leather produced in traditional way rather than for leather produced in biotechnological laboratory?
I think if you could produce using biotech, if you could just produce the whole item without any stitching, if you could grow each item individually, then I know that it hasn't gone through a whole dirty, toxic supply chain, then I would pay extra for it.
So if it's just flat leather and then sewn,
I wouldn't pay any more for it.
okay.
Because I know it would have to still undergo a whole load of processing.
But why do you think grown seamless, it will not use any chemical to preserve?
That's what I'm saying. If you could do that through biotech, then I would be better.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, my name is Cliff Edwin. I'm 43 years old, recently a connections advisor, and currently teaching martial arts full-time.
So Cliff, would you be so kind to tell me which bag out of 2 you would prefer?
I like both the bags. There's slightly different. Oops.
No, don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There's slightly different quality. There's quite a different feel to the 2 different kinds. My question would be, can you produce? Do you obviously you're aware that there's slightly different texture to both these.
Yeah.
Could you produce both in the artificial?
By artificial you mean grown up?
Grown, yeah. Not artificial, sorry. Grown in laboratory skin. What is the terminology? What's the word for this?
The thing is, it's grown out of.
Okay, lab skin.
Yeah, well, guilt-free leather.
Guilt-free leather, there you go. Can you produce both textures from guilt-free leather?
I hope it is possible. It's just right now I've got this version.
Just that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, there's not much difference in they. I mean, they seem to be exactly the same. Obviously, the texture of one is slightly different from the other, but apart from that, I.
So the difference only, this is what you notice. The main
That
difference
is the-
one was meat-based leather.
Yeah,
and
that's the only thing I've noticed. I don't know if I'm meant to notice anything
so
else.
knowing that the major difference is just the way leather was produced, one killing of animal was present and another one the killing of an animal was avoided.
To be honest, I mean, the only time I've really thought about this in such depth is when you first proposed that you was going to do your project. I mean, I'd thought about this years ago, but never into depth. I accept that, we kill animals for food, we kill animals for, leather and so on and so forth. I think there's certain extremes that's wrong for their fur, just to, not even for meat, but just for their fur so that we can wear it. Not in this modern age, I don't think that's acceptable. I don't think, we should be experimenting on animals to the degree that we do. But apart from that, I do accept that we do kill them for food. If we kill cows for food, well, surely we can use their skin as well. As a byproduct. And yeah, but that is the greatest extent that I thought about it is since you proposed of producing this guilt-free leather. That's when I really started to think about it. And even now, it's I'm so used to the fact that we're surrounded with leather. I love the feel of leather. When I get a good pair of leather shoes, I love the feel of leather. So the idea of not having leather is not, it's not an option. The fact that there is an option for guilt-free leather, well, judging by the quality of these handbags, rucksacks, I would say, well, yeah, no problem, let's go for it.
Okay. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Andrea Small. I'm 35 years old and I'm a stay-at-home mum.
So Andrea, would you be willing to give your opinion which out of two bags you would prefer?
I don't think there are many differences between the two bags, but I have noticed that one of them feels much more, well, a little bit more tactile and a little softer than the other one does. And also one of them has more texture, whereas the other is very smooth, appears smoother. This one has some pattern that I can see. Yeah. But the differences aren't great between them at all.
But the difference is, one is produced in traditional way. I mean, the leather this bag made of was produced in traditional way, and another was produced in laboratory. Basically, stem cells was proliferated in a nutritious liquid, and then so. What I'm interested, what would you prefer, to have a leather made out of skin of killed animal, or you would rather prefer biologically grown leather?
I think the question that would matter to me in making that decision is whether or not the leather has come about as a byproduct of an animal being killed for food, in which case I actually think that's quite conscious, that's okay for my conscience, because I'm not putting anything to waste. The animal has been killed, but it hasn't been killed without purpose. It's been used for food, and then whatever else is left we're making good use of, so we're recycling that. That's good. But if an animal was killed just for its leather, then I think definitely I would prefer something that's grown in a lab. I suppose it does open up a can of worms, ethically speaking. But no, I'm not really put off if they're using the technology just for that purpose, then I don't mind. I think that's okay. As long as it stays there and it doesn't go on to become other things. But I think that would be fine. I think I wouldn't have any problems with that.
Okay, thank you very much, Andrea.
My name is Meg Konuska. I'm from Bulgaria. I am on the MA Applied Imagination in the Creative Industries at Central St. Martin's College of Arts and Design. Apart from this, I have been involved in many other design fields such as fashion design, interior design, jewelry design, even modeling, painting, whatever sorts of other artistic fields. So the question was whether I would prefer a bag that is made of laboratory skin to the one that's made of genuine skin, leather practically. So it all depends on the quality, however. The first thing that I look at when buying a bag is how it looks like, how it feels to the touch.
You don't
So
care
I
about
do
the
not
fact,
know.
you don't think about that animal was killed or some biotechnologist
Well,
played.
Yeah,
game.
normally I do care about that, but to be honest with you, I really prefer the feel of real leather to the touch. So between these two bags, I'm going to choose this one. I don't know which one it is, but that's what I feel better. I like the texture of this one. And yeah, it feels softer. Basically, this one is the one. I don't know which one of I have chosen.
Okay,
But anyway,
thank you very much. For example, the genetic leather would exactly, reflect the look of real leather. I mean, out of animal skin.
Yes.
Would you be interested more in buying the genetically produced leather rather than the?
Yeah, I think that I would consider that, buying that, because it was something that I saw during the exhibition of the fashion studies here at Central St. Martin's, and it was really an exact replica of very soft animal fur, but they said it was made artificially out of cut-offs of dogs, for example, and it was exactly like real one, but the fact that it was ethically
Produced.
really seduced me.
So it's appealing, the idea
Yeah,
of.
the very idea of using and not murdering animals is very attracting to me.
Okay, thank you.